sell tickets. He the reason this fight's selling. And at the end of the day, anything else he said behind that, he don't know what he talking about. He don't know what he talking about. Boy, I feel bad for people going on 696, boy. 696 is always on some bullshit. Only time it wasn't is right after that morning rush hour. I used to have to be to work at that way like at 10 in the morning. 10. The traffic was pretty clear then. But if you going in the morning or rush hour when you get off, oh my goodness. That is one of the most nuttiest freeways of all time. I be wanting to get some Dave's hot chicken and shit. And you gotta go, where I live at, you gotta go through 696. It really just only take you 10 to 15 minutes. But then the freeways be on 10. Yeah, the freeways be on 10, but nonetheless, about my highway problems. But yeah, he had his open workout. And, he talking about people sending unalive threats to him to unalive him and send him to the upper room. But let's keep it real. You the reason this fight ain't selling. You didn't want to fight in Brooklyn. You didn't want to take the fight. You let Floyd talk you out of the fight, and I feel like he's still in cahoots with Floyd not to do the fight. And that's my humble opinion on it. I'm not saying it's biblical. I'm not saying it's factual. I think they working against Devin Haney for the betterment of Tank. That's what I think it is. And that's just my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. Because he pulled out the fight, and it was on the 5-yard line of negotiations. Then he admitted that Floyd did it. Floyd kind of told him, why do that? It's not smart. Then he said he had the sparring tape. Devin was like, Floyd wouldn't do that. And what'd he do? Floyd said the edited version of the sparring tape. And that's one thing you learn around Devin Haney age. Around 25, 26, that's one thing you learn. Like, you start to pick up on things your parents picked up on about people they used to bring around. They used to tell you, that dude, that boy ain't no good, that girl ain't no good. You start to find out who your real friends are. And some people don't want to believe the real. And so it takes some people to get sent to the upper room, to get set up, to get robbed, to find out that your man's ain't your man's, your homegirl ain't your homegirl. It's sad too. But I was always logical, man. I was like, man, fuck that. Alright. These are some hating ass shit. Wow. And you found out Floyd ain't really your man's like that. And, at the end of the day, I still feel like they working against Devin Haney. I still feel like they working against him. He know it. Dog know it. So that's why Devin Haney doing all this acting, so they can say, well, his number still ain't good enough to fight Tank. When Ryan and Tank did, and I think that it was gonna happen anyway. I think Ryan and Tank, it just wasn't gonna be a big spectacle like Gervonta Davis is, and that's okay. But for him to go out there to deliberately sabotage this fight, he had multiple agendas to do so. He didn't want to fight on the East Coast. Like I said, you rarely see any top ticket puller that's Mexican go out to New York City. They only go past the Mississippi for real. They like staying on the West Coast, unless they the B-side. That's why, like, William Zepeda was like, he didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson in Jersey. But forever, they make it seem like they don't even want to sell tickets. They don't need popular ones. So forever, they always made it seem like black fighters couldn't sell. So we had to go to their backyards and whoop their ass, or get robbed and lose. We had to go to their backyard because they was told us that we couldn't sell. But it's easy to not sell when you don't market to the inner city, when you don't market to people that look like you. Boxing like to cater to Mexicans, and that's fine. That's fine. But it make these black fighters believe that they can't sell. And that's simply not true. You know? That's simply not true. So, a lot of people believe in, you know, oh, you can't sell, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's not true. But he hurting the ticket sales by faking doing all this. And he even at the expense of losing sponsorships, talking about children and kids. It's the same dude that talk about God all the time, but then be cussing and then be having baby mamas and be drunk in the club allegedly. And he out here talking about God. Man, some of the biggest hypocrites, bro. Come on, this nigga advocating for smoking weed and then talking about God. How holy he is. You know, he got a marriage contract with old girl through thick and thin, through good and bad. Allegedly, she cheated on him, and he left her. What happened through good and bad into all that? Like I said before, man, people believing in religious nuts, bro. They insane. They are insane. Y'all can believe them. I'm not. And he did all this to sabotage a fight because he didn't want to fight in New York. He did all this to sabotage the fight because Floyd and PBC told him. So you got to remember too, he also has an alternative agenda to that, because he don't want to be with Golden Boy. He want to sign with Al Heyman and PBC. So he wanted to hurt Golden Boy pockets. You know, telling they probably paid him a couple dollars under the table to do this shit. Talking about I'm mentally going through it. In the zone, probably say, you pull out of this, man. You done over here. Go back on Facebook, watch with De La Hoya. You done. I'm telling you what they told you. You can't pull out of this. You pull out of this, you done. We say this date for a high-profile Ryan Garcia fight. We gave your tune-up. Now uphold your end of the bargain. Don't pull out this fight or you done. That's what they told him. Don't pull out this fight or you done. I'm telling you, that's what they told him. So he trying to do anything to hurt Golden Boy bottom line. He trying to hurt Devin Haney stock. For Gervonta Davis. I'm telling y'all what they doing. They trying to protect. I ain't never seen them go out their way to protect somebody like this. If the boy was a dog, he just get in there and dog Devin Haney out and be done with it, bro. That's what I said. Just beat his ass, and you're gonna be more popular after that. But they don't know if the boy any good. 29-year-old guy moving like a prospect. They don't know if he any good. And Floyd tell him, don't take the tough fights right now. Wait till everyone, man, you out your mind. Take them tough fights right now so you can have the easy fights like Floyd later on. Y'all gotta understand the way Floyd move y'all on the chessboard. Like chess pieces is to protect his legacy. He's a definition of a narcissist. You got a lot of women who don't even know what the fuck a narcissist is, and they misuse that word. Oh, my ex was a narcissist, and what the fuck it mean? It was just misogyny, and what that mean? They don't even know what it mean. The dude was a video of a dude going on the street asking the women, do they know what misogyny is? They didn't know what the fuck it meant. So they don't know what narcissist means. But he was a narcissist. They just say it because other women say that shit, man. If they look up the definition of it, then they know that they the fucking narcissist. said about Ryan Garcia, man, he's a kid. 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 Nothing more, nothing less. And this is why I was like, man, when they had renegotiated with Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't negotiate shit with that nigga. Unless I was getting everything, the lion's share, everything. I wouldn't negotiate shit with him. I'm dead ass serious. In my experiences in life, you get toe up for doubling back, for spinning the block. Don't nothing good come from that. You see a lot of people, when somebody die and then they want to start back hanging out with family members and dead to beef, and they fall right the fuck back out. They fall the fuck right back out. Real talk. Shit, fuck that. You did what you did. You know, what y'all young niggas say, stand on business, stand on that. So, I mean, what, you know, like I said before, he the reason they ain't selling tickets. You know, somebody, what the fuck is you doing? That's not a double right to right time. Niggas just be making shit up. But that's all I got, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live with our video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all 9. Peace.